Okay, here we are again with Sumo Khan. If you caught the last one, it did not go so well. But that's the nature of solo Ironman. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 attempts with character to get him going, because it's 90% luck. But hopefully we can mitigate some of that. Before we get going, just in case anybody's curious, I'm gonna put up the mods, and after I'm done recording and I can edit the video, I'll actually put a tag on the timeline where I show the mods here. So I'll go over them quickly here. We have Living World, Reactive World, She Dance Tweaks and Fixes, Martial Arts Fast Dodger. Living World and Reactive World pretty much do what they say. They add different world states, make the world feel a little more alive. She Dance Tweaks and Fixes. I can't remember exactly what it does. It was recommended to me a while ago. But it helps. I remember really enjoying the changes it made. Martial Arts Fast Dodger prevents any character with martial arts from getting locked into a dodge loop, because the dodge timing is kind of wacky in vanilla. Sleep animations just adds more ways for me to get in and out of sleeping bags and beds. Slopeless, in case I decide to make a house on my solo game. Slopeless lets you build into the side of mountains, which I think is pretty cool, like Obi-Wan Kenobi style. Racial diversity. Now that just diversifies the cultural mix in squads throughout the nations. Nice map, zone names and roads. I'll show you that on the map after this, but that just shows you all the pathways on the map. Kenyaku Idle 01. That gives you more idle animations to choose for your characters when creating. Fix clipping issues. It fixes most of them, not all of them. Attack slots ×3. So this is all kind of geared towards making this more like what I think Kenshi 2 is going to be like. Attack slots ×3 is going to allow 3 enemies at one time to attack you. The standard in vanilla is 1. So you can fight a group of 40 people pretty successfully in vanilla, because you're only actually required to block one of them at a time. Unless they have an area attack like a big thing. Dark UI, that's so the UI is not quite so hard on the eyes. Darker landscape. Now I got that because it was recommended for this reshade, and same with Darker Nights ++. I have no idea what KCF auto-generated patch is. It came with the reshade. My computer is probably hacked. The plan here is going to be to take Sumo Khan from Wanderer Obscurity to being the Khan of Khans of Kenshi. That's really tough to say. So if you've gone back and you've watched the Solo Ironman Quick Start Guide that I have, I'm going to follow that in the beginning here pretty much to the letter. So our first stop is going to be the small house. No matter what iteration of Kenshi you're playing, this house is always there. It's abandoned, and if you start as even if you don't start as the Wanderer, this house is here, right? And it's got all this stuff in it. Now this stuff is randomly decided, but almost every time it's enough to get you a bit of a head start on money. I'm going to turn down the music a little. The Kenshi banger. Sometimes it comes out of nowhere. Splint kit, that's useful. And get our first bit of lockpick training here. A lot of this game is going to consist of running and resting in the beginning stages. Now, I had planned on making Sumo Khan a martial artist. Last time, though, I think it was pretty evident early on that starting out as only a martial artist is not going to be viable. if I'd like him to survive for any length of time. But he might end up as one. I've not played with a lot of mods before. Now, I don't think any of these mods made fundamental changes, such as new creatures. They're all pretty close to keeping the style and feel of the game. Now this reshade does hurt my brain when I look at menus. There might be a way to... No, that's just the UI. Yeah, menus and maps. Nice. This guy doesn't always have first aid, but if you can get your hands on first aid and a splint, super useful, because our next stop is going to be Squin. I'm going to sell everything to this guy because I need the money more than I need the items, including the iron. Now I'm going to keep the iron club. I'm going to keep the iron club. Blood. Nope. That's another thing. Keep an eye out. Spots of blood everywhere. Generally, if you follow them like this, you'll find potential loot. Having a staff is awesome. Pants and a shirt. Not exactly Sumo Khan style, though. What would be great is to get a pair of sandals out of this. Or that, and sandals. Awesome. So, that's really good. Early game katana and wooden sandals. Now, we're going to keep these wooden sandals for the entire playthrough, unless he might lose them, but I'll try and keep a pair of wooden sandals. Kind of on hand at all times. I definitely did not mean to click first aid. Lifford, the tech hunter. Okay, so there's a change that his head, that's not a standard skeleton head, so there's one change the mods made. One of the mods. Brace your eyes for this map. It's hard to look at. So we're going to Squin, but this is nice map zones. All the red lines and the title, the names, Border Zone, Sten Desert, Spider Plains, Watcher's Room, etc. So these red lines using Nice Map Zones mod, they kind of indicate the paths that NPCs take as well. Or if you were to just click on the map here like I just did for movement, most likely Sumo Khan is going to follow these lines. They're kind of loosely tied to the pathing. So I picked up the bandit in order to train strength. It puts your encumbrance way up and you're carrying something. So right now I'm gaining 43% strength XP as we run along here. Now I do have darker nights on. I don't know how this is going to affect anything. And we have to keep an eye out for just this. Hungry bandits. This would be a quick end to our playthrough, and we are carrying one of their friends. Unfortunately, I think they're headed the exact direction that we're headed. Okay, nobody panic. And this is another reason you should keep your head on a swivel during solo Ironman. I have nighttime to my advantage, and this might be crazy good for my sneak skill, stealth skill. This could go bad quickly. Now, I don't know how rough Darker Nights makes the stream. Okay. So it might be pretty dark. I don't think it's too bad if I zoom. Whoa, terrible. If I zoom out, and I think those are escape servants. Yeah. I don't know why sometimes escape servants are trouble, sometimes they're not. Better to avoid them anyways. I'm going to stop sneaking here. Our first stop is going to be Squin, and then I'm going to try and hopefully we come across some bandits. There's usually bandits fighting the guards there. I need to get enough money to get our hands on a medium backpack or better, even a large, preferably a large backpack. Sometimes you get really lucky and you get enough money out of the small house right at the beginning. Adam, how's it going? Welcome to this stream. Okay, we're just coming up on Squin. Still carrying our friend here. Long dead. But, oh my goodness, that's awesome and totally unintentional. The Hungry Bandit leader has a bounty of 2,000 cats. I didn't notice that when I picked him up. You, flat skin, bag check. Sure thing. And I'm going to turn in this bounty. Accidentally awesome. So, I didn't realize that the Shek police station does not have lights. I only got a 1,000 cat reward because he was dead. That's still okay. Let's see if we can get into the tavern. Ooh, I'm not sure how I feel about this Darker Nights mod. I think all the lights are dimmed. We may have to fix this. Anybody hanging out? How dark is that on the stream? Because I think it looks pretty dark. Is it tough to see? I'm going to keep this katana for the time being. We have food. We have first aid. I'm just going to kind of speed walk this out till daytime and then take a look at... Actually, you know what? Now's a better time to do it. I'm going to take a look at the opacity settings. So there's the shader turned off, I think. But I still have that mod Darker Nights on. We may have to flip it off here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, with all our money, almost 2,500 cats. The goal here is to get a backpack. Once we get a backpack, we're gonna head west, right about here, halfway to Admag. There's going to be a set of ruins. It always has chainmail and a ton of heavy weaponry that you can sell. So while we wait, I'm going to... So if you pause the game, hold shift, and click, you can actually queue up dozens of moves. Kind of like a patrol. If you ever played any of the old Warcraft games, you could do the same thing. So this is my favorite kind of... I don't know if this is a bug or, you know, if these bandits are kind of doing like a Wild West walkthrough. But I'm going to attack them and get a ton of loot. And they've got crossbows. I mean, I'm not going to fight them, just attack them. Now the guard's going to take them out, and we should be able to get pretty rich. The Dormant Informant. Thanks for coming out of dormancy. I appreciate that. Still visible, though. If it's still visible and still watchable, that's all I care about. I can see just fine, but sometimes when it encodes to stream, it's not always so clear. Oh, this is awesome. This is a huge stroke of luck. But I find that this stuff happens more often when you've got... So I've got global population cranked up to ×4. That's something else I'll show everybody quickly. I also have gameplay settings here changed to make this a little closer to what I think Kenshi 2 is going to play like. Because Kenshi 2 takes place 1,000 years ago in this timeline, so there's going to be way more people. I don't imagine there's been a baby boom in this verdant grassland they call Kenshi. So we've got global population set up to 3.5. I find 4 is a little insane for solo Ironman. I mean, 3.5 is a little insane, but 4, for whatever reason, puts it just over the edge. Squad size multiplier, 1.25. 1.25. Obviously, dismemberment frequent, because what's the point unless your limbs can get blown off by accident? So this is really great. We're going to take advantage of all this if possible. So I don't have a backpack yet, so I'm probably going to pick up a dust bandit and use him as a backpack. And hopefully these guys will get bounties. Now, is there a dust bandit leader anywhere here? Right now, I've just got the game paused as I click around. Oh, there he is, Dust Boss. Come here, you. He should have standard grade armor. Yeah. Standard grade helmet. Standard grade samurai boots, which we're not going to wear, but I will sell. Heavy polearm. That might actually be worth keeping and training with. Good armor penetration. Solid against animals, which are going to be a problem early game. While your character's pretty weak. You know what? I might run with this right here. It's actually a decent weapon too. Refitted blade, not rusty. Awesome early game find. Get some free training in here. I mean, the Shek's gonna steal my thunder huge. Longsword. So what does that count as? A saber? Yeah, saber class. Okay. Saber class weapons are one of my favorite classes of weapon. Unfortunately, they're not the best. Just cool factor. So this guy up here, now I can transfer some of this overflow to him. So this is another trick. I mean, you can do this with a pack animal too. Even one that you... I mean, if you're playing solo Ironman and you're against having a pack animal, that's on you. I don't necessarily think a pack animal counts towards whether or not it's a solo Ironman, because they can't help you. But that's something else you can do. If you if a pack animal dies even, you can still load up its bag and carry it off on your shoulder. Or if it's too slow, usually when it's an infant, you can pick it up and carry it around with you. And generally, you can run faster if you're strong enough. Trying to play inventory Jenga here to fit as much of this in as I can. A crossbow seems like a good idea as well. Can this guy even carry anymore? Not really. Another helmet. He carries some weapons, actually. This rice is annoying. It's huge. It takes up a huge space. Armored rag skirts are probably one of the better things to sell here. So another thing you can do is if you've got it in your inventory, you can generally just move it over and toss it on the ground in this situation. And then come back for it when you've got the room. What would have been really awesome is if one of these pack animals got in a fight with the bandits and they lost one. Oh, Saber. No, come back. Was he a boss too? No, just a dust bandit, eh? Nice, at least he had a saber. Wow, wish I had gotten that. So you can go anywhere here. I think I'm just gonna head right for the armor or weapon shop. Probably the armor shop. See what I can get early on. I do need a backpack first, though. I cannot forget about that. We will sell this. We will sell this. Put this there. I've got to get rid of it. I'm gonna lose my mind on the rice. Just a really inconveniently sized item. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about what this reshade does to the menus. I don't like it. But I can live with it because I really like the way it makes the rest of the game look. Still need to get more off of this guy. So kind of first things first, we're going to try and generate a bit of quick income. And I've been really lucky so far with the bandits, accidentally grabbing that bounty. So we've been pretty lucky so far, but we're going to get a bit of cash. Hopefully get a bit of armor, get a large bag, and then head off to the Shek ruins and try and kind of increase our nest egg even a little more before we start training here in earnest. So am I interested in any of this? I am interested in turning off the swamp song. So hopefully something with dust storm protection would be nice. That's not enough dust storm protection, though. 4,000 cats. I'm not even sure if that's enough to get a... large backpack. They might be 5,000. That or I'm thinking the thieves backpack. I really should know this. Just know it with all the time I've played this game. So this will be a lot of the stuff that I just left laying on the ground. Probably just going to go for the big ticket items. Armored rag skirt. And chest plates. The chest plates specifically sell for the most. The heart protectors. And apparently they're gigantic. Not gonna happen. Armored drag skirt, also not gonna happen. One at a time. What I should do is slow this down a bit so we don't just run right into nighttime. Okay, 5,300. Large bag. Oh, nice. It's only 3,000. We're going to have money left over. Large backpack. And then we're going to need... So... Actually, you know what? We'll just keep this on. Whole arm can go in. We're going to keep the katana there. I have quite a bit of small first aid. How much is that, though? That's only 281. Let's get rid of all this. And grab one of those. So, here's another thing for solo Ironman. You want to keep at least one set of first aid in your personal inventory. In case you have to drop your backpack and run. So it's kind of good. It's good to carry 2 sets in case you run out. Like, you should always have a spare in your bag. But always, always, always have first aid in your main inventory. I like to have 2 large, like a first aid kit and a splint kit. And even if you're not playing a skeleton, I like to carry a skeleton repair kit as well. Because, I mean, it's rare, it's infrequent, but even if it works just one time, being able to pick up a potential ally who's a skeleton bleeding out on the ground to help you in a fight could save your life in a solo. I realize the odds are slim, but it has happened, otherwise I wouldn't bring it up. Another thing, never leave home without your sleeping bag. Now, this one I also prefer to carry in my main bag. But it's really whatever. Sleeping will absolutely save you in a solo, but sometimes you're trapped between 2 places and just can't afford to limp past either side. And because we can afford it, I'm going to grab a ration pack. So we have our first aid, we have our sleeping bag, crossbow, pole arm, katana. The katana is terrible, but it's something. And our large backpack. Backpack is based on torso width. I talked about this the last sumo stream, but his torso is, I think, as wide as it gets, so the backpack looks comically large. Oh no, this guy's bleeding to death on me. But we're going to carry him for strength training while we head out into the wilderness. Ribs, the tech hunter, has a bounty in the United Cities. Wow, long way from there. I wonder if bounties are randomly generated or this guy has actually walked here from the United Cities after doing something shady. This is a dead bone dog. Nice. Free food. I'll hang on to that for the time being. I don't imagine I'll still have this later, but better to keep it just in case. So, early on in your solo Ironman, and I know it's going to be painful, but you don't want to put it on full speed to see, here we go. As soon as I touch that button, I'm being chased by bandits. Run away! This is like Dust bandits here, dust bandits there. This is an army of dust bandits. I left town for 6 seconds. This is why you don't leave town. Okay, hold on. Think. They've all got very sharp weapons, and I'm extremely weak. Taking off my armor might not be the best idea here. Maybe I'll keep the katana. So, get your bag. Take a good look at the map to see where it is. I actually think there's a mod where you can leave waypoints. I think. And if there is, I'm going to find it later. And now run for your life. So many. All the dust bandits. There's a dust bandit rally going on. They actually might kill the Shek guardians, which would be kind of cool. I doubt it, because if there's 100 guardian up there, he's got skills in the 80s. But 3 times attack slots kind of changes things. Yeah, he's kind of... There is 100 guardian too, and he's kind of getting beat up. And they have a lot of crossbowmen. Oh, this could be kind of cool. I'm running. Let's see how this plays out. There's potential here to get a really... I will commit to this guy's fragment axe early on if it's good. Hey, what are the odds here? Who's carrying who? Are these dust bandits carrying their friends? That's new. That's definitely from a mod. Now, do I think they're going to attack me if I run out here? No, maybe, yes. 100% they're going to attack me. I don't care. I'm on a mission here. Hating number 1. And I'm a criminal. Martial artist bindings. That's pretty cool. Attack damage effect. Sorry, my friend. Oh, this fragment axe is brutally heavy. I'm done for. Maybe I can put it in my bag and just run for my life. How many are chasing me? 1. A bowman who's... they're all kind of hurt. I just don't know if it's worth it. I'm probably going to lose the whole playthrough if I don't. Run for your life. I'd turn and fight this guy. No, I didn't mean turn and fight him right away. I would turn and fight this guy if we were alone. Just to see. I would take maybe one hit. Kind of gauge how much damage he's going to do. I'm not wearing any armor whatsoever. So it would be kind of awful. So if you saw what happened there, you don't need to be too far ahead necessarily of an enemy to turn on sneak and kind of throw them off the trail. Stealth. I always call it sneak. Stealth. I don't know if they're still hot on my trail here or not. It appears that a goat might be. No, it's following leader. Although it did look like it was coming at me. Okay, now we should be able to run back, grab our large bag, grab our brand new fragment axe, and head towards those ruins. Did I also strip my armor off somewhere along the line, or did I put it in the bag? Okay, it's all in the bag. Heavy weapon. Katana. Now, the problem with this fragment axe is it's stolen from 100 Guardian, and I imagine if they search me at the gate, they're going to know that. Oh, I should... is anybody dead back here? Besides the 100 Guardian? These guys have bounties? No. One thing we're going to get into huge on Sumo's playthrough is bounty hunting. The goal here is going to be for him to make his name that way, more or less. Then we're going to head to the United Cities and become the Khan of Khans. I mean, if he survives that long. But he's also going to show up as a self-peeled cyborg. Somebody did say that you can't self-peel. There's no way you can self-peel. And I wasn't streaming on YouTube at the time or putting up any videos. But I did, in fact, self-peel. Because I think I even have a save right before it. Because it was totally experimental. But I did do it on a solo Ironman game, and he did survive. That said, he was a badass Shek. But Sumo Khan is the Khan of Khans, so I think he will be able to self-peel. Just climb into the peeler. Blend your own arms and legs off. And replace them with superior mechanical ones. Blend your own arms and legs off. Things I never thought I would say out loud. So these are berserkers, and they will murder me if I don't hide. So I kind of started saying it earlier, right before I got attacked or chased by two groups of bandits. But as painful as it's going to be, you should avoid running your solo Ironman on fastest. In the beginning, at least. Every accidental death that's occurred has happened while I was on fastest on a solo game. A few other things that help you in the beginning, and while mine was entirely unintentional, if you take the time and wait around in towns, traveling at night is one of the things. Traveling during dust storms is another. Both of those things you can use to your advantage. Rain, any kind of weather, really, or any time of day that obscures the view. So that would be nighttime, evening, early morning. Ooh. So there's those berserkers. Now I've got the nighttime bonus right now. That's probably the only reason they cannot see me. And there's Crawl's Chosen up there. Now Crawl's Chosen, same thing. I don't know. Sometimes they attack, sometimes they don't. They're kind of a faction. I'm not sure. It depends what kind of mood they're in. Best to just avoid all parties in the beginning. So, once you're in these ruins, you can hit the left Alt key and highlight all of the items. I'm going to try and focus on heavy weapons, stuff like armor plates, rare materials, stuff like armor plating. Steel bars is a good one. There's some armor as well, I think, that always shows up here. There's usually well, every single time I've been here, there's a green set of rusty chainmail somewhere. The heavy weapons, while extremely heavy, will sell for the best in here. Now, somebody's patrolling through the town. Gar of the Shek Kingdom. Another thing I've run into, I don't know, maybe this part of the landscape just enrages Shek all around. But I've been attacked by Kral's Chosen here. I've been attacked by Shek scouts here for no reason. I've been attacked by skin spiders. They manage to make it all the way out here sometimes. So carrying this guy around, wearing this backpack, and being so over encumbered, I've got the max strength XP bonus right now. So it's going to slow things down a bit, but a little bit of patience early game will keep you alive and really set you up for success. Can't pick that up. What is going on? So try to put everything heavy. All the rare components, rare materials, whatever. Large weapons. Try to keep them in your bag. Your bag provides an encumbrance reduction. Now, I know we said we don't want that right now for strength training, but it makes them all weigh half as much as they do. And you're going to drop your bag anyways, but you want to keep your inventory clear. Because once you drop your bag, you don't want to be over encumbered with whatever's in your inventory. You'll notice when I got chased last time, I even put all my armor over into there because I'm not very strong yet. These all sell for a couple hundred cats. I can stop sneaking. Won't really change the speed. I'm going to keep using stealth because it's not going to change my speed right now. And let's go see if we can find some of that rusty chainmail. Dust storm right now as well, which is another great time to travel between points in your early solo Ironman game. So ration pack, I'm pretty sure a ration pack always spawns here as well. So maybe don't make the mistake that I did and buy a ration pack in Squin and spend 1,100 cats right away. That could be better served. See, I wonder what this attack damage effect is. Disguises and uniforms. If you have the complete outfit, you can use faction uniforms to disguise yourself. Disguise success, yada, yada, yada. Fragment axe, raw iron, rusty, another rusty chainmail. See how much we can sell that other rusty chainmail for. I think wearing the high grade rusty chainmail is going to pay off. Oh, but combat speed. See that combat speed effect? Hurts my heart. 0.97, and I'm already using a fragment axe, which is way heavier than I'll be able to swing. I'd be better off starting with this plank or fragment axe down here for training. Sells for 645. The crossbow might have to... Oh, it's a standard junk bow. I didn't know that. I can't throw it out. I was about to throw it out. Okay, we're good. So now it's kind of, do you go to Squin? Do you go to Admag to sell this stuff? I'm going to go to Admag, but this is usually how I die. Heading to Admag. This is the most likely spot that I die. And what is going on here? Why is there just a huge bottle of blood inside a barrel? Inside a crate? Is this guy? This guy just bleeding to death? Oh, he is bleeding to death. His arm popped off somewhere. Okay, let's go to Admag and try not to die. I'm sneaking. There's a dust storm. Super speed. Wish me luck. Spiders. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna get me. Silver. Welcome to the stream. I died in this exact situation, hauling crap from the Shek ruins to Admag. Yeah, that's happened to me. That's happened to me any number of times. But it makes my next decision easy. If I die on my way to Admag, we just restart the game and try something different. I have a save for Sumo Khan that is right at the beginning, so I don't have to continually restart and remake them at the very least. Things are looking good. Admag's in sight. Okay, so hold up. So I didn't see, I heard dogs. Look at that. So always keep your head on a swivel. That guy is not happy. That's awesome, though, that there's one bone dog that's awake. So now this guy's bleeding. Is he still bleeding? Oh, yeah, he's bleeding inside his chest. What if I'm just leaving a trail for these bone dogs? I think it's actually only corpses that attract animals. But that was close. Okay, so once we drop all of this gear off, I'm going to try to get a large thieves backpack to replace this large backpack. In the event I can't do that, I'm going to grab a trader's backpack just to add to our kit, and we're going to run around with 2 bags. On a solo Ironman, the way you get around being able to, or not having other party members or a pack animal necessarily to carry things, is you become the pack animal and you carry 2 bags and you get good at dropping your gear and remembering where you dropped it. Giant sea urchin. What do we have here? Berserker. Okay, so this could get in the way. But Admag is behind me, and I almost walked right past it. Made it. Normal speed. Stop sneaking. Let's go find a shop. What are we waiting for? We're warriors, not peasants. But I gather some of the Shek are pretty upset that they're not out waging war. So again, I might have considered keeping one of those worse quality heavy weapons, but that's crazy. And I'm gonna get rid of that. It's rusty. Get rid of that. I do like this junk bow. And we have 2 rations now. We can get rid of the spare meat, and we can get rid of the heavy polearm. Martial artist binding. Now these are hard to come by, but I won't be needing one till later anyways. Oh, nope, not selling that. Oh boy, because I stole. So I'm gonna keep this in my backpack. So I don't know if they can search your backpack. That's something I should also know. But I'm gonna keep the tools as well. Rare that I'll need them, but just in case I get captured and tossed somewhere with a lock that I cannot pick. So we have 6,500 cats, standard armor, bad torso armor. So we're going to try and get some better chest armor here. Plate jacket colored. Actually doesn't seem like a bad purchase. And it gives us 40% acid. So I like armor with modifiers that protect against weather. Dust storms, acid. Now, ideally, later our kit includes a jacket that I can swap out and carry around at all times. It does take up a lot of inventory, but if you've watched the gear guide that I put up for Solo Ironman, you absolutely never know when you're going to be forced to retreat into acid rain, and it could be the death of you. So I'm going to grab this colored plate jacket here. And we've got everything else we need. I'm getting rid of this. I can't get rid of it. I'm just going to throw it on the ground. And this fragment axe is going to get me killed by the guards. But I'll hang on to it. You know what? I might do this. I think I'm going to do this right here. Crossbow, fragment axe. We're keeping our strength training friend on our shoulder for a little while longer. And I think I took too long and missed all the shops. Oh, actually, I think this one might be open all the time for some reason. The travel gear guy. Show me your goods. And I went and spent all my money on armor. Can really use that thieves backpack. I guess I'll grab some maps. Map of the swamps. Glorious Holy Map. Map to World's End. Map of Vane. Start populating the world map a little bit. Now you can get mods that make it so you don't need these. Or just keep the online map up. It's entirely up to you. I kind of like the authenticity of buying maps or finding map pieces and populating your world map as you play through. Stack, bad teeth, holy mind. So we're a human Greenlander, no prosthetics. So the Holy Nation's still wide open at this point. It's not a bad place to train. It's a great place to make money if you know what you're doing. Early game. So I think what we're gonna do early game here is we're gonna make our way back. I'll even hop on the path here. I think I should be safe from skin spiders up here, and a Shek patrol or two should help me out. We're gonna make our way back towards Squin or the hub. And then start to head up towards the Holy Nation. So if I head to the hub, I can probably walk right to Stack. I do want to try maybe stop by that hive village and not get eaten to death, because there's potential to get some big thing eggs and show up in the Holy Nation with a lot of cash. This is the exact kind of music you need when you're formulating a plan for grand adventure as well. You there. Okay. Now we have the fragment axe and the large backpack. This could be bad. You may pass. Turns out they don't check backpacks that are as large as hockey bags. I wish I had bought a lantern. Oh, if we go to the hive, I can get a lantern. I'd probably pay $1 million for it, but... yeah, we need to change direction here. I don't want to walk back around. I don't want to go south of Admag and back towards the ruins, because skin spiders, berserkers, just a lot of bad news. Let's see how pathing does for us here. Are these nomads? Who are these guys? Can I talk to anybody here? No. No, I cannot. Okay. I was really hoping I'd be able to buy a lantern. Again, only do this super fast if you're either really confident or completely carefree about restarting your solo Ironman. And what do we have here? Our first sign that it's completely safe to travel on this road. A dead bone dog. Never waste an opportunity for loot. Especially early game. Another thing you can do as you're moving across the map, especially if you're going on faster speeds, is go onto your world map, hyperspeed, and zoom in all the way, and it will reveal nests as you get close to them. Kind of a neat little heads up. We've got 100 Guardians there, 100 Guardians there. See, I feel much safer taking the road back. Ooh, perfect example. There's a nest right there that I'm running straight at. And it's nighttime. It's kind of why I'm running without using stealth. Still, if I see any group, whether I can identify it or not, I'm going to turn on sneak right away. So far, so good. Day 4, 20 strength, no combat skills whatsoever. But the promise and the intent for this stream is no cheese. We're not going to exploit any systems in Kenshi. To get rich quick or to train toughness. You know, you can get toughness to 90, 98 in less than an hour, kind of. So these are bad guys up here. Crawl's chosen. Now, I don't know if they're bad guys necessarily, but sometimes they're ornery and they like to attack you. And there is just a ton of them up here. No swamp song. Kenshi Sunrise. This is this. What an image to kind of to describe the game. Dead guy hanging on your shoulder, creeping through the night, middle of the desert. All right, let's see where we're at here. Pick up speed. You can play zoomed out. It's what I recommend you do, especially early game solo Ironman. Keep an eye out for enemies, depending on your graphics card and things like that, or how well your, I shouldn't even say graphics card, it's how well your computer handles this game. Because it doesn't run as well on better graphics cards sometimes. I prefer to play really zoomed in. I really like the aesthetic of Kenshi. I like watching the fights, seeing the characters, so. But, recommendation is play zoomed out. And avoid slave traders at all costs. Unless you're dying, in which case, call out their name. So maybe I could distract the slave traders by dropping this guy. Oh, he's dead. They're not going to touch him. I'm still going to carry him to keep my weight up so I get this strength XP for the time being. When I start swinging this fragment axe around poorly, my strength should skyrocket. Should skyrocket. One of the best playthroughs I ever had, actually, was a Greenlander who luckily found... I even want to say an edge, like a really good fragment axe early game anyways. And, okay, what's going on here? Hungry bandits and slave mongers. Leave me alone. He found a fragment axe early on, and despite all the setbacks, he did really well and lasted an extremely long time. Tech Hunter. Wandering Tech Hunters. It has to be one of the coolest. They have to be some of the coolest characters in this game. Next to Wandering Karate Masters in the Ashland. Just looks like the dudes from Double Dragon strutting around the Ashlands, punching robots in the face. Okay, so we have a bit of excitement up here. What do we have? We have a hungry bandit, a dust bandit, and another... Okay, okay. Maybe I can get involved. Like, what's our ratio of dust to hungry? Looks like... Okay, we have dust bandit. These guys are all getting just massacred, actually. How's about this guy? Same. These dust bandits are something else. I'm not messing with these guys if I can help it, actually. I'm going to the goats. Okay, when in doubt, run to the goats. Another extremely underestimated creature. I don't know, the hungry people are rallying. We might be able to get in on this. Especially with the goats. Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. The goats are going in, but are they going to fight them? I don't know what I'm thinking right now. Oh, with Namtran, the outlaw. I think he's coming to help. We're going to get some good crossbow experience here. I wonder if the outlaws are going to attack me afterwards, though. They are outlaws. I mean, high likelihood I shoot them as well, right? Does this affect crossbows? It does. I think everything I'm wearing affects crossbows. I mean, just as good if I hit one of them accidentally. This Dust Bandit, though, he is really putting on for his team right now. These guys are 100% my enemies. So we've got Squint and Namtran, and I'm attacking that. Okay, so I'm going to help the Dust Bandit a little bit now. Not a great idea. What have I done? Backpack off. You hop down, my friend. Oh, I thought I lost the backpack for a sec. Put it in my inventory. Bring it. Do you know who you're messing with? Oh, God, it hurts. Sumo Khan's not ready. It's his first big fight. Okay, backpack. In bag. Fighting encumbered. Our Dust Bandit friend is winning? I'd say he's winning. All we need is one. All chest hits, eh? Maybe the slow swing will throw him off. He's not going to expect this one. Okay, so... Ooh, both have huge negatives right now because of this dust storm. I can't afford another one of those. I'll be done for. Okay. So what do we need to do? We need to backpack up. This goes in there. This comes with us. 5 kg, 5 kg. I think I can carry all this, less the backpack, and still not be super encumbered. No! He left. I stopped fighting, and he just abandoned the fight. I'll take it. Akoob. Hello, welcome to the stream. You're coming in at an intense moment. Sumo Khan, his first fight. Is this guy coming at me? He wasn't expecting that. See, even with all this guy's injuries, he's still better than me right now. I'm going to have to just take a couple steps back, shoot him, take a couple steps back. I mean, he's going slowly. It'd be crazy to let him just walk into me right now. Kill me. All he has to do is hit me in the chest one single time. Awesome. So, 2,000 cats. This guy's worth 2,000 cats. Namtran. Pick him up. Put our large backpack on. Check the dust bandit here quickly. Was he beating him up with a staff? No, okay, it's a polearm. I was going to say Master Splinter of the Desert. And we're going to grab their gear to sell. Now that weapon might sell for quite a bit as well. Nah, 186. Yay. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. I heard a lot of foot. Not good. Okay. Stomach. One shot in the stomach. He looks like he has a sweet katana or saber or something. Okay, this is going to get dicey. Putting down Namtran. Please hit him in the stomach. Didn't work. Please hit him in the stomach. 0. Not good. Run away! Focus. Channel stomach shot. That didn't sound right. If he's injured, you should heal him. If he dies, you won't get the full bounty. Key silver. Thank you for reminding me of that. I just want this guy to leave me alone, truth be told. Can I sneak? Actually, oh, well, maybe I can do that. Dust storm. Yep. And you're done. That assassin's gonna slice and dice you. No time like the present for some free training. His sword looked a lot nicer than that. Are you kidding me? I didn't disarm him, did I? Probably not. Come on. Can't miss him. He's allowed to be crippled, though. Okay, let's heal up our friend here. Just so he doesn't die, so we get the full bounty of 2,000 cats. So, another reason presents itself as to why you do not go on fast forward ever. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away from this one. I am hurt pretty badly. And this guy's full health and fast. Okay, so near the iron resource is my bag. We have a hungry bandit leader. He might make short work of this dust bandit. Wonder if I should get involved, like head back there. Maybe. Are those all dust bandits? Yeah. Change course. So this can be the kind of the slightly annoying bits of solo Ironman, especially in the beginning, is trying to survive. Maybe I can get a shot right in his leg. No. Eventually he'll leave me alone, but I might lose that backpack and everything in it. Unless very shortly I happen into another group of people. Is there a nest nearby? Maybe I can run him into a nest. Can't even hit him from 4 feet away. We're getting there. What are my crossbows at? 3! But I'm wearing a lot of gear that gives me negatives to crossbow. The sneak is not perfect candidate. Come here, my friend. Help me out. Thank you. I'm out of here. Hopefully my bounty's still laying there. So, yeah, I mean, if it comes right down to it, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I was able to just run him directly into a gorilla. Ooh. So, the dust storm is going to help me avoid these guys. But my backpack is sitting right up there. Are these all dust bandits? We're in dust bandit territory right now. Ooh, I think the dust storm has passed, and I think they can see me. On the upside, my stealth is flying up. Okay, so as soon as we get back on track here, we're going to grab this bag and make our way to the hub, although it kind of looks like that's the way everybody's headed, is to the hub. And did they just rappel off the side of that cliff? Where did they come from? I sincerely hope my backpack is still there. Oh, nice, Garu. There it is. I don't think any of the NPCs will take your bag, but I know that if you... It's happened to me a couple times in the past where I will slide over into another region and it'll start loading and then head back and my bag is gone. So, Namtran the Resilient here. Oh wait, can I just not? I'm not... So, I have a policy. I do not and will not ever use assassination in this game. It's... I see the intent with the skill to offer a different style of gameplay, but it gets to the point where if your assassination and your stealth are both at 100, you can walk up to absolutely anybody and anything in the game and just boop them on the snoot and make them unconscious. Disarm them, rob them blind, sneak into any store. So this is great. Awesome opportunity for heavy weapons training. And we still get our 2,000 cat bounty somehow. This has got to be the toughest Shek. And because I'm crazy, even though this has caught me twice, I'm going to come here and loot these guys. Does not appear that there's anything worth looting at the moment. And I'm pretty sure he'll survive. He's only unconscious, and I think his right leg is the only thing that's going to pop off, which would be fine. I mean, really. Yeah, of course I'm going the same way the bad guys are. Ugh. I think I can go wide around. I have some armor, some leather to sell. Put this armor back on. And there's the hub there. Looks so close. I need to get a lantern for this guy ASAP. Oh, bandit camp. That explains a lot. So there's a huge dust bandit camp there. That's definitely going to be something we clear out at some point. Although, what would have been easily cleared in vanilla may not be so easy with all the mods that we've slapped on. And if you didn't catch the mods, I'm going to put a timestamp on the stream, but it's right in the first 6 minutes. I put up the mods and kind of walked through each of them. More or less. I don't remember what 2 of them do, but they're great. So close to the hub. I'm going to sneak the whole way. That's another thing. If you have first aid set, I know that you will automatically first aid somebody you're carrying. We're going on full speed here, too. Just between stealth and how encumbered Sumo Khan is right now. So if you've seen the solo Ironman videos and the quick start guide, I mentioned that this bed here, you're going to come back to it again and again throughout your playthrough. This small house is in every single playthrough, and it's empty, and it comes with 2 beds, 8 times healing, same as the bars or taverns, but it's going to save you those cats every single time. Now, our friend here has a leg and a quarter, but I don't think he can walk, so if I put him in bed, he won't be able to go anywhere. So he's just going to hang tight while Sumo Khan rests up. So I'm also not sure what mod that is from, that the injured guy who's unconscious just got into bed holding his head like that. But that was awesome. And it looks like the items in the house actually respawned. Chew sticks, dried meat, straw flour, like the items on the shelf respawned. That's kind of cool. I wonder if you have to loot all of them for them to respawn. Or if it works the other way, if you have to leave a few, otherwise they won't respawn. Okay. Our friend here's not going to die, so we're still going to get the full bounty. And we've got a ton of stuff to sell. The Holy Nation Outlaws are fighting hungry bandits. All hell's breaking loose. And there's still, you know, the same 12 people drinking in the bar. I imagine it would get to that point, though. If you lived in a world like Kenshi. Oh, yeah. Another street gang fight. Just put chew sticks in your ears. Stolen goods? No problem. Sell everything you don't need. I'm going to hang on to the tools. Again, lockpicking's not that high yet, so I can't rely on it for getting out of certain slaver cuffs and cages just yet. Grab some more toothpick bolts. They weren't working out too well, but hopefully it gets better. I still have 2 rations and chew sticks now. He doesn't have any first aid that I can use. I'm not building anything yet. Eventually we'll be carrying around an animal skin at all times when I can build a tent. Now I should... Where's this guy's bounty? The Holy Nation and the Shek Kingdom. I'm at the hub. Squin's closer, but it's not the direction we're headed. We want to go to Stack. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get in on some of this, maybe. Big gnarly slow swing. So rather than actively training, actively setting out to train, like I'm going to go fight this type of bandit for the next 20 minutes, whatever, I'm going to try to play this character a little more decision-based. And right now the decision is head to the Holy Nation with our bounty. But he's going to take opportunities to train along the way. Is this guy? He's going to keep trying to crawl away on me. Oh, don't you take my prisoner. So those are slavers, so I need to get this guy ASAP before the slavers take him. I just want to... Okay, we're good, we're good. Talk to? Why are you bothering me? I'm here to collect the bounty on your head. I have to hurt him again. I'm so sorry, Namtran. Now who's the better swordsman? Clearly him. You know, Sumo Khan has humble beginnings. Oh, I'm extra sorry, Namtran. Everybody in the town came out to get a piece. This poor guy. Blood loss, left leg, head toughness. He's fine. He'll be fine. Poor guy, we're having a small captor-prisoner disagreement, and the whole town where the guards comes out to lay a beating on him. We are headed to stack. Hopefully slavers don't take us. Hey, he kind of looks like a slave. This guy have a backpack? No, he's just a hiver. Just jagged, huge shoulder blades. What's this? Is this that hidden pub? The Lone Shack. We're gonna go turn in our bounty up there with Stack. Kind of think of it as a, goodwill gesture to the Holy Nation. Let me come in and leave me alone. And then I'm gonna head up and see if I can maybe get towards Blister Hill. I know there's skeletons that patrol up top there. We could try and help out the Holy Nation, fight some skeletons. Or through Okran's Pride, we could try and fight some raptors. In the meantime, getting there is going to be hard enough, I imagine. It's highly unlikely that I get lucky enough to get in there without incident. Right now I'm looking for a lantern and any blueprints for building a scrap tent. We have enough bolts, I think. 80. What's 40 more? We have enough first aid. Even that, I'll grab one more. I know I have an advanced kit, but... Okay. Giant backpack, bounty, and a mission. And as soon as we head out the gate, we've got hungry bandits on the left. And they've seen me. It's all over for us. Put down my bounty. Put my backpack in. And swing the slowest sword in Kenshi. It's impossible. It's impossible to guess where this attack's coming from. I'm gonna get beat to death by a hungry person. And a hungry man is gonna club me to death. I didn't think he saw that one. This is not good. This is gonna be the death of Sumo Khan. These are huge hits. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Done for. And put down my bag. And put down my sword. And I'm gonna run for my life. Discretion is a better part of valor. See? He took off. He understands that when Sumo Khan drops his gear, it's on. I actually don't know why he ran away from me. Oh, his team's getting attacked. I need to get my stuff and get out of here. And unfortunately, get out of here means run back to this bar and go to sleep. I don't know if anybody saw that, but these sleep animations are awesome. And I think there's different ones for different beds. I mean, the huge backpack through the bed is still hilarious. Okay, so current status. Can't even fight a single hungry bandit. Now, I would be able to beat him with a katana, I think, given my strength stats right now. But we're kind of committed to this stolen fragment axe from a Shek. I haven't heard that noise in so long. That's embarrassing. Lil Ku 400, thanks a lot. So I don't even know how I... That was a noise I put on for subscribers many years ago on Twitch. I didn't realize that it carried over on the streaming software. Most of the subscribers I get don't actually come during the stream. They show up afterwards when they've seen the video. So in the beginning of the solo Ironman healing, it's tough. It's frustrating. But as your toughness goes up, this process takes less and less time. Gives you a chance to enjoy the Kenshi scenery. Whether you're catching this now and you feel like chatting, or you're watching this later and you feel like commenting, let me know let me know what you think about this shader, this reshade. So this is called Rano's reshade. I enjoy what it does to the buildings and the clothing. I'm just not sure how I feel about what it does to the landscape. I think it crisps everything up quite a bit without going too cartoony. Now that said, the one that makes it look like a Borderlands cartoon is awesome. Just awesome. Did I leave my bounty to crawl around somewhere? Where did I toss that little guy? Oh, I think I rolled him downhill. I'm coming, Namtran. Where are you, little guy? So, I got beat up right around here. I wonder, what are the odds that Namtran tried to crawl his way back to the hub? Oh, Namtran. Oh, for sure he crawled his way back to the hub. Oh. Hello, my friend. Hello, my little training opportunity. Oh my god, I chopped his leg off. I thought I saw another goat. What I would like is for somebody to mod so that if you hold Alt, you can see bodies. Maybe somebody killed Namtran. That'd be so sad. We've come so far together. Ooh, Hungry Bandit leader with a combat cleaver. Wooden sandals. I'll take the first aid. Does he have a bounty? No. Hungry bandits, hungry bandits. Who do we think did this? Dust bandits? Has to have been dust bandits. Oh well. Looks like we lost Namtran. Maybe I'll take one more cursory glance back here for Namtran, and then we'll move on. See what the Holy Nation has to offer Sumo Khan. Now the Holy Nation's another good one to hang out in because they come and heal you. At least I think they do. Maybe he's gone forever. I should have put a lantern on him. That's what I'm going to do in the future with my bounties when I'm carrying them home. I'm going to put a lantern on them. So even if they crawl away from me at night, they're just a big glowing ball. Chances of successfully getting to stack without incident, slim to none. Gonna slow down here. The pathing, not working out for him right now. So if you wanted to kind of expedite this whole process for your own solo Ironman, the idea is that you get enough money early on to rush to the Armor King. And then you get yourself set up in super heavy armor so that hungry bandits or dust bandits cannot do enough damage to you to knock you past where your toughness allows you to recover. And you just go back and fight hungry bandits, you know, by the hundreds again and again and again. Hello, Holy Nation friends. Until you're and you can by doing that, you can get your toughness to, you know, 98 in an hour, in no time at all. Let's go to the bar and sell some stuff. I don't need any healing, thankfully, so maybe I can head out the front gate and see if I can get the attention of some bandits. And I should buy one of these while I'm trotting around Holy Nation territory. Having a copy is better than not having a copy when you're in town. We've got some bounties there. I'm not going to start collecting bounties just yet, but we will at some point. I'm also actually going to put on the wanted posters mod for the next Sumo Khan stream if we get that far, if he survives. So we get these much larger bounty posters, which is pretty cool. I really like what this reshade does for the lighting inside bars at night. This is awesome. Anybody here that's interesting? Plastic surgeon. Okay, that's actually really good to know. There's a plastic surgeon just hanging out in the bar and stack. You never know when Sumo Khan's going to decide to grow some hair. Who is that guy? Come on. Holy sir. Oh, okay, it's a patrol. I didn't realize it was a patrol. Pack Beast Shinobi Thieves. That's interesting. The Holy Flame. Well, just a quick check, brother. See? Pays to have the Holy Flame. I wonder if you can smuggle, like, hash into the bakeries in the Holy Nation. Just have the Holy Flame in your inventory the whole time. Well, now that we've arrived, we're going to just keep on going right up to Blister Hill. No need to wait for daytime. Probably safer to move at night, really. There isn't too much danger, though, throughout the Holy Nation territory compared to the other deserts. That said, that looks like an angry pack of dogs up there. And global population is 3.5 times. Nests are up. And squad size is up. It might not be as safe. So far, so good. Sun's starting to come up. And we'll all be able to see the game again. So Darker Nights is pretty cool for immersion. It might not be as cool for the stream. But it's very fun to use. It affords you very cool gameplay moments like this. That's awesome. The whole valley going on there. I mean, for the engine, this game's fairly impressive. So hopefully we see something along the way here. Even, oh, looks like we may have some bandits or Holy Nation Outlaws. I would even take Holy Nation Outlaws. Okay. Malnourished. That's how I like my opponents. Early game. I mean, all game, really. I wonder how game-breaking it would be to add... Oh, geez, that's a Holy Nation guy. Why am I under attack? What have I done? Not good. Okay. Reason number 126. Why you don't play in Fast Forward. So what we're going to do here is we're going to leave this on, actually. And... come hell or high water, hopefully we survive this. This could be the end of the playthrough. We could have to start fresh with Sumo Khan or a new character in a minute. This is terrible. Okay. So that's off. That's out. We are now not encumbered. Fairly athletic by last check. Where are we? Just south of the Holy Farm. There's an animal nest. That way. Am I pointed right at it? I'm pointed right at it. No, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me! Run away! Ugh. This is good. He definitely tried to stop me for a prayer here. I bet, you know how we can check that? Squad. Dialogue. Oh yeah. Divine blessings. Sacred country. What is your purpose here? Halt. Don't move a muscle. I said stop. Attack him. So, always keep your head on a swivel. And always stop when the police say so. Right now, it's like the running of the bulls right now. But all these guys are going to stop and swing and just club me to death. My only hope is to run into whatever nest is up here and hope that the Holy Nation changes their target. Don't hit my chest. Don't hit my chest. Don't hit my chest. Save me, hungry people! I've long been friends with the hungry people. God, that hurt. Run away! Look at this guy. It's just a big boy running. Is that a Holy Nation dog or a hungry people dog? That's one of the wolves! We've got allies. Hold on. Hup! I wonder if that worked. Not at all. Not at all. Get around the hill. It's just a paladin, and he's just gaining ground. Around the hill. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. It didn't work. I can't unstealth. The bag was south of the farm. The bag, I'm done for. Get away from me. Oh, more Holy Nation guys. Retreat. Discretion is a better part of valor. If you know where that quote's from. Have you ever played Baldur's Gate? There was a bard that you could get, and I'm pretty sure he used to scream, or no, maybe it was Khalid. Anyways, you got this elf warrior, and he would always shout, discretion is a better part of valor right before retreating. Please leave me alone. Now, my plan to distract the Holy Nation has not been successful. Hopefully this dog deals swift death to this Holy Nation servant quickly, and then comes to my aid. Please stop trying to kill me, sir. Cease. Thank you. Oh, no, 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 no. Get away from me. They're all hot on my trail again. I made a terrible mistake. Okay. When you know you're gonna die. Rule number 1. Get on the road. Rule number 2. Attempt to hire a mercenary company. Excuse me, friends. I'm looking to hire some bodyguards for a day. No, please attack this man. If I attack him, will they help me? Wait, did I only get one of them? You're all my friends. Protect me. Oh, they'll heal me. Thank you. Okay. Now, those mercenaries should. I emphasize should. Keep them busy. Oh, no. These two? Just brutal. They will not leave me alone. Okay. Okay. Run away. Go help your friends. Please. Block. Ow. Stay alive, Sumo. I can't even block this guy with 28 defense. Oh, this isn't going to go well. Nice. Nope. Don't hit my chest. What are we hoping for here? Stomach hit? Okay, hit my leg. We can live with leg hits. Cards on the table. Did not think we were going to survive that at all. We are off to a good start. A good start. Stay down. Lay dead. Nothing to see here. Definitely not coming. Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing? Stay on the ground. Stay crippled. Don't move. Nobody move. Leave the leg crippled. Let's go. Let's just get out of here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Anything that affects stealth. Coming off. Oh no, get off the road. I need way more intense music for this right now. Please do not kill Sumo Khan. Hide in the bushes. Praise Okran. Praise Okran. We're okay. Nothing to see here. No, no, don't stand. Don't stand. You're taking extremely aggressive posture. The lesson here is turn off auto heal at that point. Well, they're healing me. I have no idea what's going on. I'm extremely confused and scared. But my backpack's close. I still have my weapon. Thanks for looking up. Must be a good time to work on using my splint kit. I mean, really, that couldn't have gone any better. 10 toughness out of that whole experience. A whole point of heavy weapons. Melee defense. I was also expecting them to throw me in prison. So, Now, sometimes this happens if you're too far out from the towns. If you're in the towns, they generally do, or if you're near the mines, especially. This guy is going to be in a coma for a bit. Now, we have to hope that I don't get eaten while we wait. So, I'm not sure if that means the Holy Nation is kind of out as, no. So our faction status with the Holy Nation is still 0, which is fine. More mercenaries. Nice. And we're going to have to wait for chests to recover all the way. This is going to be rough. I do have a bedroll. So that's probably what we're going to end up doing. Getting somewhere off the path and hopping in the bedroll. Just staring intently at my backpack so it doesn't vanish or despawn. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to take a little bio break. I'll be right back. Okay, where are we at? Perfect timing. -4 health on his chest. Backpack still exists. Well, the plan was to continue on to Blister Hill. I'm not sure how long that kind of aggro is going to last from the Holy Nation. Especially since my pack of mercenaries attacked them kind of violently for a little while there. That's another thing that we're going to have to consider for this solo Ironman playthrough is the use of mercenaries for select situations. I'm not going to say bounty hunting is a great example of a situation where you would utilize mercenaries. Unless, say, the bounty is... I don't know, would be a good example of where to use mercenaries for a bounty. A bounty like Catlon, maybe bring one group of mercenaries or something like that. But even then, I think you would only use mercenaries in your solo Ironman in situations where you're fighting a faction. Kind of like I just was, running away from the Holy Nation, utilize some mercenaries against the faction. Because they have kind of limitless numbers, especially when global pop is up as high as it is in this playthrough. Come on. And we're good. We're almost good. We're good. Up and at 'em. 12 toughness. We're going to put it on stealth. Just because it shouldn't make a difference right now. Oh, I wonder if I go to the Foglands. That'd be crazy. That's crazy talk. I need to not talk like that. Too early. Too early. So I'm carrying around the book. So I'm hopeful that the Holy Nation does not want to murder me anymore. It's actually really cool. The Shinobi Thieves have caravans as well. If you join the Thieves Guild, that just adds another group, a traveling group, I guess, to this playthrough that can heal you when you're down. When you can run faster than 19 miles per hour, you're good for the Foglands, says Key Silver. I agree. Okay, big test here. That's an Inquisitor. He will see me, and he will attack me if we're enemies. Hold on, if I stop sneaking, are these guys my enemies? No, they're not. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think they don't hate me. I should keep using stealth, just on account of the fact that I'm moving so slowly anyways. Every advantage. If you're so injured that you walk at 1 mile per hour, or whatever it is in Kenshi terms here. So, where is it? Run speed is 2 right now. If I take this off, my run speed is still 2 because I'm so injured. So I may as well have sneak turned on if I'm this injured to get the skill bonus. The skill training anyways. However minimal. Ooh, bone dogs. I wonder how many more of these there are laying around here. It's pretty dark. Not headed to the military base. And it looks like one of the mercenaries is crawling. He must be crawling towards me, because he's moving very slowly on the map. Or he's very hurt as well. Again, what I need is a lantern, because with darker nights, you cannot see anything. Unless you're in a town. Or maybe I'll try the next playthrough without darker nights turned on. So this is all awesome for your stealth training. It's just flying up, just a constant increase. Stealth can be really important, especially early game for looting ruins and other things like that. But even still, with the mods we have on with 3 times attack slots, you know, frequent dismemberment, the fact that we're Greenlander and alone, there's a lot of situations, even when you're in the, you know, mid to late 90s in toughness and strength and dexterity, where you're going to be overwhelmed and have to run or die. Mostly it's where things are going to eat you. And late game, they're either going to eat you or hit you hard enough to kill you anyways. So this is that mercenary that I hired. He will leave eventually. I think I can release him from service, but I think his captain needs to be alive for me to do that. The Sumo Khanate, and he is the Khan of Khans. What I'd like to see happen with this character is I'd love to get 2 dogs, maybe a pack animal. Again, I don't think that having pets really kind of voids your Holy Nation, your solo Ironman playthrough, because your pets can't do anything to help you. Oh, okay, so Holy Servant is red, right? So check this out. I've got colored armor. Boop. So I'm going to put that on, then bring it back. Oh, give me a break. This is not how I wanted to do this. Okay. But now she's wearing my armor. It's a good thing armor doesn't have durability. I'm going to get beaten up by a lady that I just gave armor to. Can't dodge this. Fragment axe is huge. Give me that back. So I thought it would turn red, but it didn't. That's a letdown. Maybe if I put it on a berserker, it'll turn red. So if you get a, just in case anybody watching or catching the video later was unaware, if you get colored armor and then place it onto a faction, so berserkers, I think flotsam ninjas, swamp ninjas, it'll alter the color from that flat white to whatever faction color they have. So you can end up with some pretty cool colored gear that way. I think there are mods where you can just go right ahead and dye your gear, but okay, let's sell some stuff. Wait, can I splint my injuries here? That would have helped a bit. Show me what you've got. Sold. Okay, this might be a good opportunity to get some better headgear. Hands down, best helmet in the game. Tin Can. My favorite helmet in the game as well. I think the samurai helmet's better, but cool factor and look cool factor, Tin Can wins every time. That flared helmet's pretty cool, but it doesn't give me any other bonuses. So I like the Zukin here. I can't even afford it, but I like it. Okay. Wow. We're just a bit past 2 hours here. That's where I'm going to call this one. Just to recap the journey, we started in the hub with Sumo Khan, cruising around. From the hub, we made our way down through Squin. Picked up some supplies, a bag. Got some extra gear to sell from some bandits here. Trekked across the desert. Hit the Shek ruins. Using our large bag and a little bit of situational awareness, we were able to loot the ruins of all the heavy weapons, some rusty chainmail that I'm still wearing, the green high-grade rusty chainmail here. Sell all of that after crawling our way to Admag, sneaking, being very stealthy. We left Admag. There was a huge battle somewhere, I want to say around here, that I got involved with. Got knocked down, got hurt, definitely thought we were going to die, lose the playthrough. And then from this kind of triangular crossroads here, Sumo Khan made his way up past the hub, rebel base. There was some combat around the rebel base. Ended up having to rest up here. It's kind of like a shady little criminal bar, right? And then from the rebel base up through towards Bad Teeth. Or did we go to Bad Teeth? I don't know. We went to Stack. Up through towards Stack. We hit Stack at nighttime. Weren't able to sell anything. Weren't able to do anything too useful there. And we didn't get into any sort of... We didn't find any bandits. After leaving Stack, there was a bit of trouble. A little bit of misunderstanding with the local authorities. But after recovering, we were able to limp our way to Blister Hill, where I am now. Sumo Khan. Stat check here on our first stream, our first playthrough with him. Day 7. He's only got 1,100 cats, 30 strength, 12 toughness, 3 dexterity, 2 perception, 4 in heavy weapons, and 3 in crossbows. The biggest gainers, obviously, especially, it happens all the time early game, especially solo. Athletics, stealth, and melee defense. On the next playthrough, let's set some goals here for the next playthrough before I shut down. I think what I'm gonna attempt is kind of pick out Holy Nation outlaws, bandits in and around Okran's Pride. Let's say Sumo Khan's gonna try to, some goodwill gesture here of taking out bandits and some local outlaws for the Holy Nation as he kind of gets to know the area, and that's gonna be the first kind of shtick for his training. I'm gonna ditch this fragment axe. We're gonna keep it because it's very valuable and hard to come by in a game where you're not gonna cheese and steal, and so this quality of weapon this early on is great to have. I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna find a place to store it and probably move over to a katana, something smaller, lower quality that he's able to use effectively in combination with his pretty alright gear. We got a plate jacket standard, everything's standard or better. We've got our wooden sandals, big backpack for carrying goods, all the first aid we could use. So we're in a good spot. Anyways, thanks everybody for hanging out. I hope it was educational. If you've never played a solo Ironman and weren't sure how to start it or go about it, there's also guides on the channel. Only 2, and they're not awesome, but they're pretty useful. I tried to be concise. Maybe that was a problem. And if you're catching this video later, thanks a lot for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I hope to see everybody back. Take it easy.